Hi guys, it says it's live. Yay! Um, I hope you guys are all doing well. It is post Camp Nano, my first stream since then, and I am kind of still in post camp hangover, but I'm ready to still get work done. So hopefully you guys are too. And I am joined today by the lovely Miss Tessa.
Hi, everyone. Nice to be here.
We are excited to get some stuff done. Are you still working on editing your book, Tessa?
Yeah, I've come to a part where I need more research before I can go further writing. So I'm editing what I've already written at
Awesome.
this point. And I'm setting up a story Bible because I've got brackets everywhere with details that I have to go back and find. And so I figure I need to set up a story Bible so I have the information written down. Because I'm not a plotter, I'm a pantser. So I figured that was a nice way to be in between, a plantser, as they put it.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, I kind of, depending on the work, I kind of am more of a plantser. I lean more toward the plotter side. But there's certain areas, like if you do too much, it's just not fun anymore for me. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, I tried the outline, and that was a total. I mean, by page one, I think I was off the outline and going. I said, "This isn't going to work," and I just felt like I wrote it twice. Like I wrote out, I was writing it out, and then I was writing it out right again, and I just didn't like it. But I did find that with the longer pieces like that, I couldn't remember details. So I kind of need an in between. So I figure maybe the story Bible would be the answer.
Yeah, I think that's good. Kind of figure out what works for you, right?
Yeah,
Organizationally and
yeah, basically.
yeah, everyone's different, so it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to find my own way doing this.
And I've switched over, so I've probably, I don't think I'm quite halfway done with my book 3 in my fantasy series that I worked on during camp, but I do want to start figuring out what I need for developmental edits for book 2. So I'm starting to work on that today. And then I'll probably continue writing and just kind of jump back and forth between the two, depending on what I feel like and what certain days. So if I'm doing a
Yeah,
stream, I feel like editing's better. So I might just save all the editing for days I'm doing streams, or someone else
after
is on stream, or something like that.
after having a bunch of people on my thing and listening to your post the other night, the video you did the other night, I'm like, yeah, I see what she means. This is very difficult to because I was ignoring the chat in order to write. I thought, oh, now things are going on, and I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like I get so focused into the story world that it's hard to be distracted and brought in and out of it. So
Yeah, well, that's why I wanted to do these co-hostings for a while to get used to that part before I try to host myself. I'm
yes,
not quite
I
ready for that.
completely agree with you because Jules, being on Jules, the Donnelly Writer stream as a co-host, made all the difference for me.
Yeah.
Being used to it there.
Yeah, that's what it's been working. I've been on Charlie's twice now, so I think you're I think you're my third one.
Awesome.
So,
We're glad to have you here.
thanks. I'm so glad to be here.
Let's see who's here. Hello, Nikki. Cute pup for the profile picture. Love it. Life of Angelina popping in from Sage's stream. Thank you. Give our love to Sage. Hello, Laura. And then they were just chatting back and forth. Let's see. Ooh, you just requested a few arcs on NetGalley and you hope to get one. I am not sure about NetGalley. It kind of depends on the website you get it from, but I think they do have to prove you, but once they do approve you, I think it's pretty quick because they want you to get the book and get it read and stuff. So, yes, food is good. Hello, Megan. Hello, Vanya. Hello.
Hey, Nikki.
Megan is working on her setting today, trying to find developmental resources. Slim pickings, though. Yes. I hate when that happens. Can't find what you need. Let's see. Yes. This is for you, Tessa. The story Bible sounds like an interesting concept. I'm a planner as well, and I have a fantasy series project. I'd like to plan out a little, but not too much.
I was told I'm not a fantasy writer, so I'm contemporary, but it still works for contemporary as well. But you put all your information in one spot, like you create your town, your people, everything, and all the details, and then you can go back and refer to it when you need it. Because I was putting brackets in my story and putting what it was I had to look up. So now, if I had that in hand, I could just have the document, which I plan. There are many different ways I plan to put mine at the moment in Word as a document with the information that I can just refer to it, flip back and forth. But I think that's a nice in between for the planter.
Yeah. I think it is interesting because most people do all their like planning and plotting and organizational and the stories Bible first before they write it. And I think it's really interesting that you're doing it after. And
yeah, because now I've run into the problem. It's something I had never run into before, so I didn't realize what an issue that was going to be. Because I write mostly short stories, usually I can remember the information for a short story. Never, I'm over almost 37,000 words now, so
yeah.
it's a lot to keep straight in my head to remember. So yeah, I need to create one now, unfortunately.
I don't think there's a right or wrong in it though. And I think you got to figure out what works for you. And if creating that story Bible post after writing it, doing that first discovery draft, I don't think that's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, and if you don't need it, then you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
But I found that I was scribbling things on bits of paper and trying to keep track of bits of paper. No, not working. Can't
Yeah.
find what I'm looking for. In the middle of a sprint, I have to stop and search for something. So I need it all in one place.
And
So
then if you're on camera, you just look crazy.
yeah, exactly.
Hello, Nicole. Thank you for that reminder. Appreciate it. I don't think I've seen you on my streams before, so welcome. Glad you're here and appreciate the reminder. Yeah. Like I said, they try to get it to you as fast as possible. So, yeah, I don't think more than a week or two. Like I said, the longest process is them picking who they want. And once you're picked, they're going to get to you as quick as possible. Yes. Awesome. Beta reader file. Very nice. For file for one you're betaing or for betas for your work? Well, hello there, Devin. Good to see you as always.
Sorry, my phone's ringing.
You're good. Alrighty, are we ready to start on our first sprint? And if you need to answer your phone, then
No, it's one I don't answer, but I also don't know how to turn it off. So all those scammers out there call all day on it.
Yeah, it's true.
I usually stream at night so I don't get calls. I'm not used to daytime streaming.
Sorry, I just like my daytime, my morning. That's when I'm the most productive. So
I'm the opposite.
I'm just like brain is mush. Do we want to do a 15-minute or more to start? What do you feel like, Tessa?
Me, I kind of like at least 20 to 30 minutes. The 15 minutes seem a little short for me. I'm just kind of getting into it and then, abruptly brought out of it. So I prefer 20 to 30 myself.
Okay, we can start with the 20 then. I agree with you. I typically do not like. I feel like the 15 minutes good to start sometimes, but I want longer after that. But so it's good to warm up sometimes, but 20 minutes does the same thing as 15 minutes for me. So
yeah, and a lot of people do 10, and that's just really too short. I'm just barely getting my document open and it's done.
You just sit down and start looking at it, and it's like,
yeah. So
let's see. Laura says that her series Bible is part of handwritten, then consolidated by typing up the computer. Yeah, I find that sometimes with things like writing the plot, I have to do it by hand. I can't type it out. If I have to put it on the computer later, fine, but my brain just like won't cooperate if I just try to type it straight off.
And I'm not a writer. I type everything. Everything is in the computer. Besides, I can't read my handwriting. So
isn't that funny? Because you were just telling me you're not into technology, and then you're like,
well, I am and I'm not. It's just that so many years have passed and technology is increasing faster than I used to work in technology. And this is, after 10 years out of the workforce, I've gotten out of it, don't use it. And now all of a sudden it's being thrown into all these different social media sites and everything. I'm just not quite ready for it.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, it's for your book. Beta reading will start. Well, congratulations. I'm excited for you because that is a later stage. That's so exciting to send out to beta readers. It's awesome. I have a nice notebook to use for that. Yes, I actually am working in kind of I have one that this notebook is just for editing of this series. And that's it. I have another one for like the planning, plotting, another one for like, and other ones for different series and books and stuff. So it's just, I don't know why, but by hand works for me. So
it amazes me the ton of notebooks people have. And they show them on their videos, and I'm like, I can't even keep a planner. One planner.
I know. I sometimes watch these plans with me, and I'm just like, I'm so unorganized.
Yeah.
Which is
like Sarah Cannon, she has piles and piles and piles, and Jessica Williamson, I think, also has a lot of different planners for every different thing. I'm like, how can they do that? I can't even keep one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I wish I could do that, and then I try, and I just don't work that way. It's okay. Nope. Different strokes for different folks, right?
Yep, that's what makes the world go round.
Absolutely. Hello, Jules.
Hey, Jules.
You just finished filming your video analyzing how your channel did in July. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. In the last 3 months, lots of numbers. I'm sure screwed up math somewhere. Welcome to the club. Interesting. Vanya started using a planner a year ago and definitely felt like it improved Vanya's life. You're such a mess otherwise. You don't seem like you're that much of a mess. I'm just saying. Compared to some other people, like myself, I think you're doing
And
great.
me. I don't know what I'm doing from 1 minute to the next.
Well, we know what we're going to be doing for the next, 2 hours on this stream, but that's about it. Thank you, Jules. Alrighty, actually going to be doing a sprint now. Let's see, we're trying out a timer. I'm not sure if I like it, but we're just going to see if it works or not for us. Some of the other ones I know as soon as I open it, I'm like, I like this one. This one, the jury is still out on, so keep that in mind. Hello, Anna. Anna, hello, welcome. Awesome. Thank you for coming and jumping between streams. That's always fun. Yay! Can't wait to hear your review. Aw.
Yeah, she joined me last night for my 6 hour long sprint.
I don't know how you did that. I do not know. Does that mean you stayed up till 4 too, Jules? Because I know you'd be tempted to do that. I know it.
Well, she hit her goal and went past it, so.
That's awesome. Well, maybe you should try just writing nocturnally, Jules. Just a suggestion. Alrighty. 20 minutes. In 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. That was our first sprint. Yay! How did everybody do? How'd you do, Tessa?
I added some words and changed a lot of tenses. Still having a tense problem.
That's always so much fun.
And no matter how many times I go over it, I keep finding more.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. It's crazy how you can get so twisted around in that, and it just, ugh. It's a mess. No fun to change.
Definitely.
Let's see, we had some pop in while we were sprinting. Let's see. Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
And Jules said that she is editing on paper. Your giant Frankenstein chapter needs some work. We are cheering you on. So I just got basically all of the, not all of them, but I worked a lot on the changes I need to make to the actual plot of the story. So that's what I focused on. We have comments. Woo. Vanya finished a feedback email for their friend, so now you can get started on polishing your novel. You're giving it a last look over before. Awesome. Yay! It's awesome. And we wish you luck on the publishing, all of the processes that we know it takes. It's a lot. And I got 151 words. That's fantastic. Megan worked on finding questions for your setting and trying to figure out what your questions ask for contemporary setting. Very nice. And Megan asked Charlie and said, hope they're doing well today. And Charlie said that they are doing better than yesterday. I am so glad to hear that. Nicole got 418 words. You'll be hopping onto Caro's stream for one sprint before you head to bed. Awesome. Thank you for coming. And
bye, Nicole.
Hello, if you're watching the replay, to everyone who's watching the replay, awesome. If you could do me a favor and just comment if you're watching the replay, because I feel like nobody watches those. And people say, I watch your stream, your replay, and Tessa, you're the only person that has commented on after watching one of the replays. And so I'm like, oh, does anyone actually watch them? Because I am unsure.
I do.
So, Jules edited 2 pages, but you found a spot where you can reveal the cost of the MC using his dark magic. Ooh, dun dun dun. Yes, we are glad and happy about this. Good, I'm glad. Hello. Hi. How are you? We are all glad and celebrating with you that you're having a better day today. think you got 219 words. You haven't been feeling very productive lately. Well, we all go through those phases, but as I always say, progress is progress. So, 219 words is better than nothing. That's what I say. So let's start talking about what we feel like for our next sprint while more comments load. I will ask that. What time amount would you guys like to do for the next one? Hello, Mr. P. I hope you're having a great day at work. And Mr. P and I will be having a stream together starting at the same time this one did, but on Thursday. So we hope you guys will all be there as well. Let's see. Megan says 20 minutes again. Anna says 25. I'm good with either one of those. So we'll see if anyone else has any other suggestions to agree to either one of those preferences. Do you have a preference, Tessa? 20 or 25?
25.
25. Reset the timer while I'm sitting here.
And I get a tie.
Oh, 20 minutes.
And now 25.
25. Hello, Mary. Lovely to see you. All right, so I think that's 1, 2 20s and then 3 25s. So I think we're going to go 25. We can do 20 minutes next time. So let me. Yeah. We want you to have a good time at work, whatever you're doing. We know you can't be, we know you want to be here with us, but can't. So we send our love and hope it's going well for you. Alrighty. 25 minutes in 3, 2, 1. Happy writing. that is that sprint. How did everybody do? Goodbye, Angelina. Thank you for coming and being here. Always appreciate you coming. Let's see. Charlie said that they got coffee and added another chapter of scenes to their timeline. It's awesome. Let's see. Tessa. I think Tessa forgot to put her headphones on after she got up. Hello, Quiet Adventurer. We just finished our second sprint, so you came at a wonderful time. Alicia finished. My brain just fried for a second there. Wow. Okay, Alicia finished your to-do list for today, although you might go camping tonight. Ooh, fun. In the forest or by a body of water or what? Because there's different types of camping.
Oops, forgot the headset.
It's all right. I figured you would remember. How did you
when
do?
I realized we were back and no sound was coming through.
How did you do that sprint, Tessa?
Well, I had to stop and turn the fan on. I hope it's not too loud that you can't hear it. I was getting hot. I actually added a few parts, and I'm rewriting the initial murder scene. It needs some work.
It's fun. It's awesome. Ah, murder. So fun for a writer, right?
I can change it as many times as I want.
Very true. Nikki did some platform stuff on your Pinterest, then got distracted by Pinterest itself and read a few blog posts from there. Oh, can relate all too well about Pinterest. Megan came up with questions for your setting and started working on filling in the questions. Very nice. It sounded very productive for you then, Megan. Vanya made it through chapter 1. Awesome. I just have to say, it's so satisfying to get to the point where you're almost done after working with something for years. Oh, it is. It so is. Oh, I know that feeling very well, and it's just a beautiful feeling. Laura made mango pineapple smoothie. Ooh, wish you could share. That sounds delish. Ooh, forest mountains. Very nice. Didn't know if it was going to be like by a lake or a river or beach or, different places to camp. But Forest Mountains is a classic camping spot. Mary made breakfast at 2 because you can. You can. You're an adult. Do what you want. Quiet Adventurer has been messing around with your typewriter you got for free. Whoa, lucky you. But the ribbon that came with it was the wrong size. Aw, bummer. No, but you got for free. So, I mean. Well, it's true. Ah, yes. A writer's work is never done, right? I mean, there's still murder to be done, right? Like Tessa said, you can rewrite that murder scene as many times as you want. Yeah, but yes. It's like, oh, I finished something. And on to the next one. Yes. Having a typewriter is such a mood. So nice. Okay, your mom knew someone that was willing to give it away. Got lucky. Yes, you did. You got so lucky. Because those things are pretty expensive. So, hello, Sledge. We've only done our second sprint, so you're not too late. Thank you for coming. What's better than murder? Serial murder. Dun, dun, dun.
I got two.
2 murders. Woo!
So far.
Watch out for that Tessa. She could be murdering some more. You never know. Might go
Never know.
or who knows when she'll stop. Oh boy. It's great. Not great. Jules got another 4 pages edited, and your video is ready to upload. Woo! Can't wait to watch it. You're crossing your fingers it won't take forever to upload. Oh boy, yes. Oh, I had a panic moment yesterday because when I was uploading my video, it was a mess yesterday. So I was uploading the video, and I had finished uploading, and it was starting to process. And it was in the middle of processing on YouTube. And my internet went out. And I thought that it was going to be all lost. And the internet finally came back on because we were having the tropical storm come through right now. So I think that was part of it. And the internet came back on, and it was not lost. And it just kept processing, which was great. And then it finished, and I realized I had accidentally clicked on the wrong file to upload. So I had to start all over because it wasn't the right video. So that was great. Yes, gotta love typewriters. Ugh, yeah, I have not, but I also try to limit how much news I'm listening to, especially right now. Yes, do tell us if you've named your typewriter, because that is a really good question, Megan. I want to know. There's still murder to be done, the prosecutor said. She said this with a glee in her eyes. Imagine that. Good people of the jury, glee in her eyes. They were twinkling. Yes, well, apparently it is a thing, and we would like to know if and when you come up with a name for your typewriter. So, typewriters always make you think of that one guy from You've Got Mail. I'm a lone read. 2020 needs to end already. Yeah. We still got a ways to go, but we can do it. We can power through. Oh, oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Wow. Her conspirators, Laura and Tessa, laughed as they spoke of their serial crimes. Oh, yes, the list. Ooh. Um, we would like to hear the list too. You know, just to see what the options are and then what you end up deciding upon. Because we like to talk about typewriters, It's fun. Yeah, same here. I can't wait. Let's see. StreamYard likes to take its time now. I know these are like a little bit older, and I'm like, ugh, I know there has to be more comments. Come on, StreamYard. Aha, there we go. You have two typewriters, Bessie and Daisy. Bessie's from 1910. Wow.
Ooh.
Very nice. Did you find them in like an antique store? Or is it like from family members? Or what? Do they have stories? Because, yeah. And do you use them? Because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be really fun to play around with them, but I don't know if I would actually like want to write a whole book on one. That's me.
I remember typewriters. I hated them. No delete key.
No, do we? Yeah, we're so used to technology now. I think going backwards would be a little tricky, but maybe it'd be good to not have a delete key so you can't edit while you go. You just need to get the words down. Ooh, 1860s. See, as soon as I like, okay, let's start a sprint, it's gonna jump and there's gonna be a bunch of comments. But bet you any money. Okay, Bessie was your great grandmother or great grand. What I had like great for grandmother's typewriter that she bought secondhand, and Daisy is the one you wrote your first novel on. Wow, so they do have history. I love it. It's wonderful. I love when things like that have a story behind them and just history. It's wonderful. Alrighty, let's start talking about the next sprint. And if it jumps, then we can address those comments. I don't think it's a Smith Corona. I don't think that that's the name's appropriate anymore either. Agree. Different meaning now.
Corona.
Alrighty, so would you have any feelings about the next sprint time, Tessa?
20 to 25 is fine with me.
20 to 25. Awesome. I'm thinking, I'm leaning more toward the 25 personally, but let's see what everybody else is feeling. If the chat loads. It's how we're all feeling, right? 25 sounds great. Okay. 25 to forever. 35 sounds good. Ooh, Megan. Oh, you meant 25. Okay. I was like, okay, I mean. Okay, awesome. Thanks for letting us know. I need to change over the timer, speaking of which. Okay, so we will see you in a bit, Jules, and to everybody else. Make sure you have some water. You're staying hydrated. Make sure you're stretching. And happy writing. Now I have to show the screen, don't I? In 3, 2, 1, go! Da. Another sprint complete. That one went kind of fast for me. How did you do, Tessa?
Now, now I'm rewriting the second murder scene.
Very nice.
I'm trying to make them different because same method, but too similar. I need to change it up somehow. I don't want them reading the same thing twice.
That makes sense. Yeah. Because if it's the same killer, I presume, then it makes sense that it would be similar method. But yeah, you do want to differentiate.
Right. But I don't want it exactly the same story, It has to be different. So I have to figure out how to change the character, her, the way she is as opposed to the other person, and that, just details. So it's not reading exactly the same.
Yeah. Makes sense. Alley Cat popped in during that sprint. Hello, welcome. And Such said that she loves the sheep. Glad you like them. And Laura said that she loves when the sheep's ears as they jump. They're so floopy. How nice. I'm glad you like them. I think they're cute. I actually am a bit surprised. I think it's because this one was definitely made for longer timers, because I did the 10-second one just to see what it was like before on backstage. And it was like there was like one sheep and then it like went over right away and then there was nothing. It was just empty field. So I was like, but with the longer, you have all the sheep and they're cute to look at. They're pleasant. So it's not like ugly while you're trying to work, but they're not super distracting either because they're just sitting there eating grass. Every once in a while, one jumps. So I think that I like that one for longer sprints for sure. Jules just finished uploading her video and it will go live at 3. Yay! Awesome. Yes, we are looking forward to it and we will be watching it at 3 Eastern. So make sure you go check out the Donnelly Writers channel if you haven't already. Alicia got a lot more notes organized. Awesome. Megan got distracted by Pinterest trying to find an example of my main character's bedroom. Oh boy. Pinterest can be so fun, but so distracting sometimes. Charlie is working on their timeline, setting how the time winds through the story. Very nice. Vanya's mom called, so he didn't get anything else done, but it was nice. Hey, chats with mom is important. In fact, I got a snack and lemonade and talked to my mom for a bit during that sprint. So, moms are important. The Quiet Adventure looked up some names you like. I'm assuming for the typewriter. Alice Lynn? Islin. I can't pronounce things, sorry. I think you'd say the Islin. Oh goodness. I don't even know where to start with that one. Michael, Freddie, Brian, Dan, Shannon. I think that Charlie's going to say Brian, just for reasons. But Freddie is interesting, like Freddie Mercury. Sort of interesting. You have some like kind of different names, and you have like Michael, which is just funny. I like it. Laura is trying to make the God rays through the atmospherics in space. Yes, I know that makes no sense, but that's what the director wants. What the director wants, the director gets, right? So God rays through atmospherics in space. Interesting. That was fun to say. I will say that. It was pleasant rolling off my tongue. Lisak. Lisak. Okay, so the second one. Lisak. Interesting. Huh. I like that. And I would assume maybe the male form of Shannon. I don't know if they have different meanings for female to male, but um, you know, variations. But it's interesting. I like it. I like the name Shannon because it's typically so female, but I think it's really interesting for as a male name too. So very interesting. Thank you for sharing. I'm enjoying it. Let's see. I think I've just about finished with figuring out what I need to edit for my story, and then I think I'll be able to get started soon. So that's exciting. It reminds you of Aslan. Well, I don't think that. I mean, I like Aslan. So in my D&D, we have a character named Aslan, which is basically just like Aslan, but with an E instead of an A at the end. And so it's really fun as we try to like not picture him as a lion. But Cherry also came to your head for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that one. I think that's my favorite as well. Do you know what the meaning is? Quiet Adventure? Because that would be interesting. I have to steal that name for a character because I like it. Very cool. Love it. Love it. Classic. Can't beat it. Alrighty. Well, it's been just about 2 hours of us streaming. You can believe it. That was supposed to move me the tune of Night Moves by Popsy. Cham or Vision? Ooh, interesting. Dream or Vision? Yeah, I like it. Laura says you can name it Mr. Quick Keys, Queen of Prose, Duke of Dawdling, the Sword. Interesting. I think that if this was Jules talking, I would definitely say the Duke of Dawdling. Her one true love. Jerry's pretty great too. I feel like it makes a statement. I'm not sure what, but it says something. I agree. I agree. Ryan is a source of all chaos and joy. I agree, and good ice cream and food in general. Okay, so we have been streaming for 2 hours now, so I think we should wrap this baby up and call it a day. And yay for productivity and everything we got done today. It was awesome. Thank you for coming on my channel, Tessa. It was great having you.
Thanks. I've been happy to be here.
We'll have to do it again soon.
Yes, that would be nice.
Yeah, I have to keep watch of, like we were talking about backstage for the stream. I have to keep watch of how many hours I'm using too. And I think I don't want to be doing it quite as much as I did last month because that was crazy. So But
Try doing 6-hour ones and 5-hour ones.
I don't know how you do it.
The time goes fast though when you're constantly sprinting like that. Working. You can't be surprised how fast the time goes.
Yes, it's true. You can get a lot done.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll do it again soon. And
Okay.
yeah. So again, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Ooh, some good names. Laura, you're just full of ideas. Ooh. You're welcome. Thank you for coming, Alicia. Thanks for coming, Vanya. Thank you for coming. And editing's good, and most distractions are good. So sometimes distractions are good breaks. So thank you for coming, Quiet Adventure. We appreciate it. Alrighty. I hope you guys have a great day and that you keep getting all the words and that you are still resting and recuperating if you did Camp Nano, and that you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. So thanks for coming.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.